Ciao, everybody, and welcome back to the bianconerizonechannel channel. Today is a match day preview of Sassuolo and Juventus Coppa Italia quarterfinal. With me, as always, Alejandro Fonsello. Buddy, how are you doing?
Good.
You are good. Lots of stuff in the kicker now because we're in the thick of the season again. International breaks are stupid. We just had 2 weeks of absolutely nothing. Oh no, there's transfer news, of course. But now all of a sudden we have 4 games in 14 days, not even. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's always been like that, but it's just us doing this channel now for 6 or 7 months. I feel like I'm doing a match preview every other day.
Yeah.
And that's a testament to the success of the club as well, because you have to make a bunch of competitions in order to play this much. So making the Champions League, going far in Coppa Italia and all this stuff, it is a different change of pace, and you are playing a lot of games, but it is a testament to the success of a club. So good for us, and good for Juventus. So we are going to be previewing the Coppa Italia semi or quarterfinal, which is tomorrow. It is 3 p.m. kickoff my time, 9 p.m. kickoff your time, and it's the last of the quarterfinals, right? Because there was one yesterday, one today, and 2 tomorrow.
Yeah. Atalanta play Fiorentina at 6.
And are we in the same bracket as the game tomorrow, or the ones yesterday and today? Okay,
tomorrow.
So tomorrow, the winners of tomorrow's games will play each other in the semifinal. Cool.
Yeah.
Easy, sorted, done. Going on with that, we will be we don't have the quotes up today, but we will be going over Allegri's press conference. We will be going over the predicted lineups, and we will be doing our match prediction.
Yeah.
So obviously you watch or you pay attention to every press conference. And you told me before we even started that there wasn't anything special about this one. And I was like, yeah, because it's a Coppa Italia one. It's a Coppa Italia press conference. It's not like the biggest priority that he could possibly be doing right now, Allegri. He's like, yeah, it's a game to win. We need to be in all competitions by March. So it's just another one of those games.
Yeah.
Talk to me about what his personality in the press conference. What was he like?
Yeah, he wants to win. Maybe if you go into the lineup, you think he's lying if you see the lineup, the predicted lineup. But he wants to win. We should be playing to win, to be honest. It's Sassuolo at home. And even if it was in a one-off game, Lazio at home or Milan at home, like you still need to win. It's a trophy at the end of the day. It's not a Super Coppa. For me, it's a real trophy. So I think he was very clear that he wants to win that. I think he knows or feels that he needs to win it. I think this season more than ever, but like if he makes top 4 and he wins a Coppa Italia, it's different than scraping just top 4. Now, making top 4 is more important. It is.
Yes.
For the club, it is. And I know people say, oh, I'll take a trophy. Yeah, but not the Coppa Italia. You need to get into the Champions League again next season for so many reasons. But yeah, he made it clear he wants to win. And then he hyped up Arthur again. He did.
Yep.
He again, how do I say, not protected Morata, but basically he got bored about the question of keeping Morata or him rating Morata, basically. I think that's it. Like the questions he's asked, it feels like journalists are asking him, why do you rate Morata? Like in that manner. Like they don't say it, but it feels like that. And I think he kind of had enough of it now.
It's quite clear that he values Morata.
Yeah, and again...
And you should.
Yeah, and again, if you don't, but it's weird that he keeps getting those same questions at the end of the day. Like if a coach rates a player... Yeah, you can ask him every week, but he's gonna give you the same answer every week. Like he likes him, but he also said like now he's more free. Like he can play different. Like he doesn't 100%. Need to play with his back to goal. He can do what he's best. What he can do best, and just play around players and do what he wants. Not what he wants, but like not just shielding the ball, laying it off. Because at some point in the season, I felt sorry for him. Especially in the last few weeks before the break. I felt sorry because he was struggling big time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically it. And he talked about players coming back, Kayo probably playing. So yeah, nothing special. Nothing special, to be honest. The questions were a bit boring. It's like it's Coppa Italia, and the questions get even worse. That's how it feels sometimes. That's what I was going
to say. It's just like, again, you have to show up. You have to play the game. But I'm not very excited for tomorrow. I know it's another game where we can watch Juventus play, but it's like,
I am, to be honest.
Yeah. I think are you excited to see the vibes continue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there will be a lot of changes. So I'm interested in seeing, are the other players just picking it up also? Like the positive vibes and like the good mood at the club.
Yeah.
That was missing. Like even when we were picking up results, like the mood around the club wasn't really positive, if we were being honest. Like it was dark, gray. Let's say gray. Now it's kind of looking back rosy again. So I'm interested to see, because we will get into the lineup. All these players, like that's a big game for those players tomorrow. They don't play a lot. You get a chance now for some of them. Like some of them play a lot, but they're not always a starter. So it's a big chance. Are you going to take it? Or are you just going to, I don't want to say tell Allegri why he doesn't need to pick you anymore? So yeah. I'm not hyped, but like it's a game. I like Coppa Italia. I think I said that before. It's stress free. Like the games, the last, especially since Allegri joined, so years back, not this season.
Yeah.
Every Coppa Italia game feels very relaxed. Like it's chill. Even when we lost, it was still chill. Like you go into those games chill. With Conte, it was stress. I remember those times. It was stress. I don't know why, but I felt stressed. And with Sari, the same. And with Pirlo, I had the same feeling. Like it's free. Like it's not a free hit, but it's like, yeah. So I think that's why I like the Coppa Italia. It's less stress.
That's fair. Going back to the Arthur thing, he has to keep talking positives about him, because he's going to need Arthur, because they only have 5 center midfielders.
Yeah.
Do you think it's for that reasoning, or do you think it's because he actually rates Arthur? Because we've gone back and forth. Like, does he actually rate Arthur?
Like, okay, he needs to do that, of course, because like you said, we only have 5. But I see that he improved, and after the game, he said basically the same things I said. Now that's basically maybe luck. I'm not saying I know I know everything, but I think I don't want to say that. You appreciate maybe that he improved actually in terms of what he wants to see from him. But if an offer comes in the summer, he will say, let him go. That's the feeling I still have. Like if in the summer the club tells Allegri, look, we can move him on, he's not gonna say, oh no, keep him. I don't think that. I don't think that's the case. I think he still would love to move him on in the summer and bring someone else in. That's my feeling. But you're going to need him for now. You're going to need him.
Exactly. Just for squad composition and rest and rotation just in its own right. He also mentioned something about Kyle George and something about Vlahovic. Now, do you want to take that away, or do you want to just say, like, it's a toss-up between them who starts?
Romeo said he hasn't made his mind up, but he played in the last basically training session. I still think Vlahovic will start, and if Kayo will start, I think he will do something weird and playing in Morata's position. But I think Vlahovic will start. I don't know. That's just a feeling I have. I think he will start. I think.
Okay. That's a good thing, though.
You need to keep his
You
need to keep Vlahovic's confidence up in terms of good feeling factor, scoring goals, or having good games. That's what I think. I can be completely wrong, and he can play. But remember the last time when Kayo was rumored to play him, he didn't even came from the bench that game.
Yeah.
So Let's see.
That's funny.
He also said he could have joined Sassuolo, but he said no. So Caio said no. So that's kind of weird for him. But then Allegri said, I like that. That shows the determination that he wants to prove himself still.
Yeah.
But I think that's weird from his perspective. But I don't know.
Okay. And again, we will get into our predicted lineups and whatnot. But first, we want to introduce you to an app called SPORTENING. You can see it on our ticker there below Alejandro. Some more. And on this app, you just need to sign up, do your business, put your email and whatever, and it allows you to video, updates, and all that. But it's a cool way to get involved with Juventus again.
Okay,
and
sorry.
Another chance. Oh,
I messed up. I needed to mute the video. My mistake.
Oh, okay.
But no, you click the link. It's an app.
Yeah.
It's an app. You just need to click the link. It's an app. Yeah, my mistake. Because I cannot hear it because I muted for myself and for you.
Oh, okay.
But now it should be able to work.
Okay, so I'll redo it again. So this Sporting app, it allows you to follow Juventus. Obviously, you just click the tab, you click Juventus to follow. It gives you updates and scores, news, table, some stats, anything you want to know about Juventus. It's all right there. As you can see, the promo scrolls down and shows you. You can also be linked to the Bianconeri Zone portion of it, where you can follow, or you can have all the stuff that we post on and connected to it. Correct?
Yeah, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, no, it's just an app. In the video description, just click the link. I use it to check the scores. You can vote after the game also. And a lot of our tweets of the news go on to that. Julian left the building for some reason. But I use it. I use it a lot. So yeah, it's very easy. Just hit the button and you can...
Hello. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that was not me. What a mess is this. You need to turn your camera.
How's that?
Yeah, that's better.
Oh man, it's on my phone now because my iPad died.
Improvise. But yeah.
Yeah, keep talking. Go.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the game. I forgot because we talked about it in the podcast. We said maybe Kean will start, but Kean is suspended. I completely forgot about it.
What did he get suspended for?
He picked up a yellow card, but I forgot about it.
In a 4-1 win, he just got a yellow card?
Yeah, I don't know because I checked the site and I didn't see it. And I checked it again because Allegri said he's suspended, and I cannot find it on the site. So I have no idea what happened.
Huh.
Because Allegri said it, so I went to the site and I cannot find Kean suspended, and I have no idea when he picked up the yellow card.
Okay. Well, if the coach is saying he's suspended, then he's suspended.
Yeah. But I don't know for what. Did he pick up a yellow card in the Coppa Italia?
I can't remember at all. I have no idea.
Anin said he picked up a red card in Everton, but that was in the league, wasn't it? Was it?
He would have got suspended for the first game anyway, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Weird.
In the English competition. So did Everton did he play an FA Cup for Everton? I thought it was a league game. He must
have, or the Carabao Cup, one of those things.
Okay, I thought it was a league game. So okay, that makes sense because they do.
How many games do you miss?
1.
Well, he would already miss the first one then because we played Sampdoria.
Was he on the bench? I thought he was injured that game.
Oh, they should have just made him unavailable. Oh,
I forgot about that.
So now he can't play. So now we move on. We move on to it's going to be. I hope Kyle George does get to play.
Yeah.
I hope he does get to play, and I hope he does get to play in that Morata or Dybala role. I'm not saying he's going to do what Dybala does, but maybe he can play off the ball stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't have to have his back to goal, because obviously he's been struggling a bit, and we've seen that. It hasn't been much. We haven't seen him much, but you can tell he's still weak. He's a boy still. He's not coming in. He's not 6'3". He's not Dusan Vlahovic. He's a boy. So hopefully he can play with his face looking at goal, besides not with his back to goal.
I'm really confused, because I looked it up, and the site from the where you can check who's suspended.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't mention it, so I'm confused. But I don't know. I don't know what he did at Everton. I knew he picked up a card, but I don't know.
Imagine they're just like not playing him because they don't want to play him, and they're using that as an excuse. And
nah, I think he's just out, which is a pity.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was. I think if he was available, he would have started.
Yeah, I agree.
Somehow you need to get him going also.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with him, to be honest.
It's like, okay, so he had the year at Juventus. Yeah, he had that like productive year at Juventus. Then he had a horrible Everton year.
Yeah.
And then he had a decent year with PSG. And now he's back to have. Maybe he's an inconsistent player that way. Like, he's all right, not good, all right, and now he's in his not good season.
I don't know. Like, I didn't want him, especially for that money. But I didn't expect this. I expected much better, because this is bad. Like, this is very, I don't want to say it, very underwhelming when he plays.
Oh, for sure.
Because like every time he plays, after every game, I'm like, you did absolutely nothing good.
Yeah.
Like, consistently. Like, I'm not talking about beating one man. Like, even on Sunday, like, he should have scored that goal.
Yeah.
Like, that's for a striker. That's in. Like, that's goal. It should be goal. Like, you shouldn't.
And he drags it wide.
Yeah.
Like,
very strange. Like, he has no confidence at the moment. I don't know how you can.
The expectation for him would be 10 goals.
Yeah, at least.
In all competitions, not just Serie A, just in general.
Yeah, he's not getting 10.
And he's not getting that.
He scored 1 against Spezia, and then he scored that Bernardeschi.
He scored against Roma.
The Bernardeschi SS.
Oh, that was the Champions League. Yeah.
I think it's not good.
He has 3. He has Roma, Spezia, and the Champions League goal.
Okay. The Champions League goal.
That's the one from the outside the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's very poor. It's very not worth almost 40 mil. Like,
no chance.
But yeah, we're probably gonna pay that. According to Romeo, like, he doesn't know the incentives before that obligation kicks in. But he said, like, I think it's gonna happen for some, like, otherwise Everton wouldn't have done this deal. And I agree with him. But he also said, look out for PSG in the summer. So maybe PSG to the rescue, especially if Leonardo stays there as a sporting director.
Yeah.
Maybe somehow Raiola as his manager, maybe he can move him on once again. Who knows? But I don't think it's gonna work for him. But again, if Morata leaves, Caio leaves, well, he's gonna stay. He has to stay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see what the whole suspension is about too tomorrow. Like, we'll know more. But if he's out, and obviously one of the Trident are not playing, you got to assume that.
I'll put up the.
Yeah. So Ale is going to bring up the predicted lineup, and we'll see. I have no, and usually I have the other teams ready to go, but I have no idea what Sassuolo is going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, I was looking into it. I'm not sure if they're gonna go full. I think they're gonna come with their A game. I do.
I think they should, because they're in a good enough spot in Serie A where they're fine. Whereas Sampdoria was struggling for a bit, and then that's why they played the B team.
But I don't know if they have injuries and things like that.
Yeah.
I have no idea because I tried to look it up, but it's very vague. Like it's very blurry. Like their site is a mess. Like you cannot find anything on it.
It's crazy. It's crazy the difference between some like mid-table, lower-table clubs in Italy compared to the spotlight that the best teams in Italy get.
Yeah. It is.
Like some Italian teams don't even have an English account. I'm not just saying English is the only one you need, but on Twitter, sorry.
Yeah. No, but
so it's hard to keep up.
It's very I tried to look it up, but they don't give you all the info, or you don't get a lot of the info. But yeah, this is our predicted lineup. So Perin, Sciglio, Bonucci, Rugani, Pellegrini, McKennie, Locatelli, Rabiot, Cuadrado, Vlahovic, Morata.
Okay.
That's a predicted lineup. So yeah,
is that backline all Italian?
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't think we should be that proud of it, but it is.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, okay, like some of the players, they need to start because Chiellini is out. Bonucci is just back, so he needs to play. You're not gonna risk De Ligt. Pellegrini hasn't played, I don't know, in ages.
Yeah.
Danilo will get a rest, meaning Sandro will play at Atalanta.
That's not good, but okay.
McKennie just came back. He got a rest. He will play. Locatelli, he needs to play. Rabiot, well, he's always gonna play.
If he's available, he's playing.
And then Cuadrado, also. I'm not sure he's gonna play Cuadrado in that position. I would be shocked.
As not because you think he wants to make someone else play as a more.
I don't know.
Creative player? That screams 4-4-2 to me with Rabiot on the left.
Yeah, while I was making that lineup, I was like, this is actually 4-4-2, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, while I was making, I was like, this is not gonna be a 4-3-3 or 4, whatever you want. But I think Vlahovic will start, and if Caio starts, I think Morata will be benched. That's just what I think. Poor kid, he finally gets started. He needs to play on the left.
Yeah. I don't think there's any issue with the lineup because it is a Coppa Italia game, like we've been saying. So I think it's fine. I think that should be enough to get through as well. Like you have a threat now, a definite goal threat if Vlahovic does start. You have some players in form in midfield. You have the defense who's going to play good defense in the Allegri system. I think this is a game where you just let it go, like let it run its course.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, is Scamacca playing? Is Frattesi playing? Is Raspadori playing? Probably.
Still, you still need to beat them. I don't.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we will beat them. Like you cannot go.
Prediction.
You can get not out of it. You cannot be knocked out of it now.
No.
At this moment in time, like it's a Sassuolo at home, but like that's like I don't want to say it. 0.1. Like you cannot lose to them at home in the Coppa Italia quarterfinals. Like you can't. But also,
especially after we lost to them in the league.
Yeah, but also now in the moment, like with Atalanta on Sunday, it will bring negativity again within the squad.
That's true.
Or around the squad, and we cannot afford that.
No,
we can't.
It has to be firing on all cylinders.
Yeah. You need to beat him. And that lineup is good enough to beat them, to be honest, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It should be good enough to beat them.
Well, Aneen's saying Morata, she doesn't think Morata will play.
No, I think Vlahovic will play. I think I'm also doubtful.
Sorry. Do you think it's going to be Caio, Vlahovic, and Cuadrado then?
Yeah, I said it. I don't think Morata's going to play. I think he's going to be replaced with Caio. Because I believe Vlahovic will start. So.
Okay.
Not for 90 minutes, but I think Vlahovic will start. Just my feeling.
And do you think like Zakaria will get in eventually? And I think Arthur will be rotated in the game.
I think Zakaria will not play.
Because he picked up that injury.
Yeah,
right?
if not needed, I don't think he's gonna play.
Yeah.
If needed, maybe. But Arthur, yeah, you will get it.
Okay. Just looking at the lineup, it's balanced. Again, DeShilio is changing fullback every other day, left back, right back, whatever you need him.
Yeah.
Do we want to talk about the whole hoopla today that happened with people shouting out his renewal, that we need him? He's become serviceable.
Yeah, so there was all news out there. Mirko, Tuttosport, Nico. Out of all of them, I will go with Nico Shira, to be honest.
Yeah.
And he said, and also DiMarzo said 25, and that's madness.
Until 2025.
Yeah, that's absolutely madness. I'm sorry.
That's a 3-year renewal.
He will be 32, 33. Yeah, he's 29 now. I said, I don't think we can replace everyone in the summer. And out of all of the fullbacks, Sandro is a priority for me still.
Totally.
To leave. So you need to replace him. And then you go to Pellegrini, DeShilio, those players. And if you can do that this summer, all of them, hey, great. But I don't believe that. I don't think that's possible. So I said, give DeShilio 1+1. And then people say, but he will get offers for 3 years or 4 years. I'm like, good, let him go. You don't need to commit.
If that's the case,
If that's the case, walk, go. I don't care. Then you need to spend the money. It is what it is. But you cannot panic and commit to players when you know that it's not a good idea to commit just because he has a better offer on the table. That's a free agent player. Good for him. I don't know. You created the situation with the free agents. That doesn't mean you need to overpay them now. They're not doing it with Dybala, doing something stupid. Then you shouldn't be doing it for any other player. 3 years is too much, in my opinion. 1 season, I get it, because he actually can do a job, but don't be fooled. He picks up a lot of injuries. He was out this season. He was out for more than a month.
Yeah.
And knock on wood, I don't want it to happen, but it will happen again until the end of the season. You can bet everything on it, because that's just his track record as a player. You can look it up. He picks it up. 2 months in the season he misses easily. Yeah. So, no, 25. No, I don't agree at all.
What do you think a good deal for him is? Is he in 1+1 territory?
Yeah, that's what I said, and I understand if he doesn't want that, and if he can get 3 elsewhere.
Other places.
Yeah. I'm I get that. I fully understand that, and I fully understand if he says, I'm not doing this. Fine. But then ciao.
Yeah.
Leave. And same for Quadrado.
I think a 1+1 is fair, and then he gets 2 million.
Same for Quadrado. 25. No, that's way too much. I like Quadrado. He can play different positions.
I thought it was 1+1 as well.
Yeah. Don't be sure about that. And also on the same money, again, when a player hits, depending on the position, if a goalkeeper hits 32, that's okay. It's fine. Yeah. But if a right back and they're not generational, it should be 1-year deals. If not, we move on from you. I'm sorry. You cannot take those risks. Just look at our back position.
Yeah.
You have Sandro, who is not good enough. Pellegrini, I don't think he will ever be a starter. I believe I don't think Allegri even rates him as a backup, to be honest.
Yeah, or else he'd be playing more.
Yeah, Chiellini is old. Rugani is Rugani. He's doing well now, but Bonucci, same. Danilo, you can have 2-3 years max. Quadrado, 2 max. The situation is not great, to be honest.
No.
So you need to start thinking about it seriously as a club. Because it's not one player, it's a lot of players.
Yeah. Again, it's an aging back line, like you just said. Again, they're doing the job now because Allegri's at the helm. Everyone's on the same page at this point. But you have to look at the financial situation. You have to look at assets. And if it's time to move on, it's time to move on. If it's if Quadrado wants more than 2 years, sorry, dude, 1+1. DeShilio, you're over 30 next year. Sorry, 1+1. Have the Chelsea rule. Chelsea has the exact rule.
Yeah, that's a good rule.
Yeah.
Unless you are difference maker like Rudiger and they will try to commit. But
yeah,
other than
he's hitting 30 now, right? Yeah.
But other than that, it's no. You need to go. So I don't know. Let's see. I think they will. I think they will overcommit with players. I think they will.
But not Dybala.
But not Dybala. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. And, like from all of the players, like free agents, Dybala should be number one priority to get it done.
100%.
Then it should be Cuadrado, and then all the rest. I don't care. I actually don't care. Like if they stay, some of them I hope they leave, and other of them if they don't stay, I'm not gonna cry about it. But it should be Dybala, Cuadrado, and then all the rest. Figure it out.
Marco Diaz has a question. What about the winter? Does he deserve a chance if Deschilio goes? Of course.
Yeah, I think because you cannot replace everyone, I think that's the way you need to go as a club. Who said that?
Marco D.
No. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Was it Romeo? I think Romeo said it like he is saying the same things we are saying. Like, don't commit and use those players. Yeah. Start to use those players, even if it's for one season, and you need one season to commit to 40 million euros right back. I'm just saying something. It is what it is, but you don't need to give those players 3-4 year deals, and then in 1.5 years time, you're looking back and like, ah, shit, he's injured. Who's gonna buy him? We need to pay him. He's not gonna leave. So yeah, I don't know. It's
just we're in a very weird predicament. It's not like it's bad because they're playing well at the moment, but still, it could be improved upon, and it probably should be improved upon and looked to the future a bit. And then GoGov is saying, so Deschilio, Cuadrado, and Danilo go as we follow your rule 1+1. Where do we move on if we're looking for 5 people? So what I said, the 1x1 or the 1+1 rule, it's strictly because if we want to renew them, if they're doing well. If they're not doing well, let them go.
Danilo has a deal, so that's not something to worry about. I'm saying if your contract is up, I don't care. You need to move on from those players. Like, there's no room for sentiment unless you are special. Like, Chiellini is at the club for this long because he's special. Buffon, because he's special. Players like that, because they're special. Otherwise, if you're just okay, move on. Like, there's no room. Like, at the end of the day, you need to win.
Yeah.
Like, having a player just there for, he's on a cheap and he's available when needed, maybe, if he's not injured. But in 2 years' time, you're like, ah, crap. This is not good. Because it happened. It's not like it never happened with those type of deals. And the Winter can play as a right back. He is a center back. I know people keep saying that, but he can play right back. He can play right back.
Yeah, he played his only game for us as a right back.
And I'm not saying playing 40 games at the season. That's not what he's gonna do either way. Anyway, and so Bonucci, he's talented. That's why the club is trying to keep them at that age. Like Deschilio at 36, he's not at the club. Danilo, he's not at the club at 36. Like, not even Cuadrado should be at the club at 36. You're only 36.
Sorry. Cuadrado's close to that now, though. So
that's what I said. That's why don't give him 25. Like, give him 1+1.
No, but I'm saying, what if his output is what it is this year in his year 35?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't believe that. If I see him play this season, I don't believe that.
Okay.
He regressed. Like, let's be honest. I like Cuadrado, but he regressed compared to last season. I'm not saying he needs to have 20 assists again or something like that. I'm not saying that, but just the eye test, he regressed. So, and only fun, I don't care how he needs to develop at center back. He can play center back, but he can also play right back. Like, if you can play 2 positions, you're valuable.
You're valuable.
Yeah, and if you need to play 5 games at right back and 5 games at center back, it is what it is. He's not gonna cry about it. Like, it's the opportunity of a lifetime. He's gonna take it.
And under Allegri, especially if he likes you, you're gonna play well.
Yeah, and develop. Like, you develop by playing 2 positions. If you can play 2 positions and you play the position, you will develop. So I don't think that's an issue at all. Also, he's not going to play. If he's going to be in the squad, it's because he can play 2 positions. If he just needs to play center back, he will not develop at all. Because he's not going to play a lot of games.
Exactly.
So that makes absolutely no sense for him then.
Yeah. We are doing a Coppa Italia quarterfinal preview show. We're not just talking about our defenders' contract situations.
No.
Although that could be in its own show in its own right. So we had Bonucci and Rugani at the heart of the defense. I think that's our worst partnership.
Wait, I will say one thing, because Hanin says we have better quality right back in the under 23s and Primavera than the winter. He's better at center back. I don't agree that there's better quality at the moment, but the winter
is she talking about Mulazzi?
I don't know, but from what I've seen, there's nobody better at the moment. But he's ready. He played Champions League football already. Like, he's the next man up. So it's him, or you're gonna buy. They're not gonna pick someone up from the Primavera squad and bring him in the first team. That's not gonna happen. So it's him, or you're gonna buy. One of the two.
Yeah.
It's already a miracle. If it's him, that's already a shock. So it's not gonna be someone else. Like all those names, Dragozin and all those names, like it's the next man up. Like, it's Dragozin was the next man up. He's on loan. I don't think he will ever play for the club again. I actually believe that.
He didn't look too good on Monday.
Because I've said it. What I've seen, and I know it's a few games, but I also watch under 23s. He's not special. Like, he's not gonna make it. He's not that player. But that's not a knock on him, because the level is what it is. It's hard.
It's Delic, Chiellini, Bonucci.
Yeah, the club moved on Romero and Demiral. So the level is what it is. He's very young, Mulazzi. He's not like it's the winter, or you're gonna overcommit to De Chilio, or you're gonna go out and buy a player. Allegri's not gonna pick a Primavera player.
Mulazzi, funny enough, did make the B squad for the Champions League list.
No, he didn't.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mulazzi's he did. The next one. Oh, yeah.
With Sule and De Graça.
He did.
Yeah, he's on that list. So, if anything happens to our fullbacks, you're going to be seeing Mulazzi.
Yeah. We have so many options at right back, to be honest.
Yeah. So before you or Hanin interrupted our conversation, or my next question, I was going to say, is Rugani and Bonucci our worst partnership in the back, in the center back?
Yeah.
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 I think they're not physical enough.
Yeah.
And I think the threat that Scamacca can give to those two.
Yeah, that's my fear.
Yeah. One of those two are gonna have to step up. I don't see Bonucci stepping up in a physical way because he doesn't jump for headers. So Rugani's got to have a big game again.
Yeah. It's worse. The way Rugani's playing and Bonucci, it's not like it's, oh my god, we need to play Peluso at the back or something like that.
No,
it's not that. But yeah, because I think at the moment at the club, De Ligt is the best defender overall.
100%.
So him not being in there, like again, if it's Chiellini, Rugani, I think it's better.
Yeah.
If it's Rugani, De Ligt, I think it's better. So yeah, but it still should be good enough to win that game.
Yeah.
Unless
I'm just saying in terms of our actual matchup with Scamacca and those two, that's the only way I can see them hurting us, or they do what they did when we played them in the league and they overrun the midfield with Maxi Lopez and Fortesi and Raspadori.
And they did that.
They overran our midfield quite easily.
They did.
If those guys are starting again, maybe I can see something like a shock. But if that doesn't happen, I don't see.
They should have learned from it. They should have learned from it.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Maybe that's why Quadrado's playing is actually going to be 4-4-2.
Yeah, pack the midfield again.
Back it, with Rabiot just tucking in.
Yeah.
Most of the time,
yeah.
Maybe. Guys, like the video. But
how many are we at?
29.
29. Get it to 35 at least.
40. At least 40.
40. Okay, pump it up to 40. Stephanie Velasquez is saying, she's one of our members as well. I hope the club doesn't sell McKennie. Listen, if we're getting an offer between 35 and 40, he's gone.
I like McKennie, but if you get plus 30, you need to sell.
Yeah.
I like him. He didn't prove me wrong. Like at the start of the season, he was just so bad.
Yeah.
But if you get plus 30, like he's not special. Like, and I know I said you need squad players. I get that. But with plus 35 and a bit of more money, you can improve on McKennie still.
Yeah.
And it goes for a lot of players. I'm not just him. Not just him. If someone comes in, again, I'm making something up in 2 seasons, they give you 45 mil for Zakaria, and you can invest that in, I don't know who. Maybe at that time you say, yeah, you need to do it.
Maybe a left back.
Yeah, that
maybe a right back.
That I won't do. But like, you know what I mean? Like at some, like if you can improve on a player, you should be doing that. Like there's no room for sentiments. That's why I don't buy jerseys with names.
Yeah, you are.
Or you get stuck with Ramsey jerseys.
Yeah, or Kulusevski jerseys. My nice new black one for this year, the away kit, I have Kulusevski on it. Oh.
Yeah, that's money well spent.
Disaster.
You had a good game for Tottenham, I saw.
When, today?
I don't know. You sent me I saw.
That was Saturday. I sent you.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. So
they put, in the highlight video, they put him misplacing 3 passes.
Yeah.
Oh, and then today he came on and they were up 2-1, and now they were losing 3-2. I don't know what the final result was.
Did they lose? Did they lose?
Tottenham were up 2-1, and
they
Lucas
lost.
Moura just delivered an assist. Then Kulusevski came on for Lucas Moura right after, and then they lost 3-2, I guess.
Yeah, they did. Oh my god.
They choked. They choked the 4th place away.
Yeah, they choked. That was an opportunity to get in the top 4. Yeah, Manu was gonna make it while being shit. Yeah. Just because all the rest is just bad. Hanin said, I see McKennie. I see a Paratici coming from McKennie. I think those fans, they will hunt them out of town. If he comes in and spends 30 plus on another player from us, and fans will see like, oh yeah, we did it again. They will lose their shit. Tottenham fans. They will.
They're bad. Those like Bentancur, he was bad today too.
Yeah, that's no surprise. Like people were just hyping up that he finally made a pass to the right player. Like so, yeah. We scammed him. I'm not gonna lie. We actually did. I cannot believe that. It's like if Paratici never left, it would have been at the club still.
Yeah,
I mean,
sorry, go ahead.
No, you say Kulusevski was so slow. Like he's not gonna find pace, and especially not in the Premier League. Like that's.
No.
I said it at the time. Like I still believe in his talent, but Premier League, I don't know about that.
Yeah, he should probably went to Spain or something.
Germany, Spain, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Germany.
Yeah, not our problem anymore.
Yeah.
My jersey's problem, but not our club's problem. Yeah, I got nothing much else about Sassuolo.
No, they're a weird team. Like they can turn it up and they can turn it off.
They lost 4-0 to Sampdoria on the weekend.
Yeah, that was bad.
Very, very poor. Let's see if I think they'll come, like you said, they'll come with their A game though, for sure, because this is the competition that they could win, hypothetically. They're in a quarterfinal. They got nothing to lose. They can just go out and come and attack if they want. They're not expected to win, so they have no pressure on them. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but they were a hit and miss team. Very weird.
Very hit or miss.
Because they have some good players, to be honest. I'm so surprised they sold Boga in January.
Yeah, he wasn't playing much.
No, but like, why? Like, I'm so confused that they did it still. Maybe the money. I don't know. Like, he was so hyped in the previous years, or
He was good like a year ago or so.
Yeah, but like remember the amounts going around?
Yeah.
35, something like that, and then you give him away to Atalanta. So something broke there. But yeah, I don't know.
Haneen's asking if you have to buy one player from Sassuolo next summer, who would you take?
Oh, no one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want anyone from them at the moment.
If the price is fine, like if Carnevale doesn't, what's it called, take us to the mill and try to milk us for what we have, I would take Fratesi. Like if it's not 35 mils, way too much.
I just keep the players we have and bring back Fagioli, Rovella. Like he's good, but he's not special. Like.
Yeah, but you're not answering our question. If you have to buy one,
no one. Like
answer the question.
Fratesi, and I'm gonna sell him back straight. Like we don't need those players in the squad. We actually don't. And I like Fratesi. Yeah, I think he's a good player, but like he's not coming in and take anyone's spot.
Yeah.
Or competing and putting pressure on anyone. I don't believe that. At the starting tree, moving forward. So no, I don't think we should be wasting money on that. People say Raspadori. I don't know.
Not Berardi, who has like 9 goals and 10 assists.
Yeah, why not? You only rejected us like 4 times.
I know.
Like that's one. Like people, I saw someone saying, "Oh, it's great what he did. He stayed with Sassuolo. He's weak. He has a weak mentality. Like he's scared to lose a spot. That's what it is." That's why he never made that jump, because he was being paid well. He is.
Comfortable.
He is, and he's the guy. He's scared to lose his spot. Those players need to keep away from the club as far as possible. If you're scared to compete and to lose your spot, you're mentally weak. It is what it is. Like it's top sport. If you're scared to lose your spot, then it makes no sense, because that's the truth. Nobody's making that up. That's actually the truth. I don't know who said that. I think Carnevale said it himself years back. That's why he stayed. Funny. And that's weak. That's like funny. Normally when you're young and you get the opportunity to make that jump, you take it.
You do it, yeah.
You take it. Because you're...
Remember when I asked you if co-ownerships were still a thing?
Yeah, yesterday.
He was one of our co-ownership
deals. Yeah.
And he kept not coming back, like you said. It's like, what the hell are you doing? I was excited at one point for him to come.
You know what it is?
But he never came.
I'm happy he never did. Yeah, he's doing great at Sassuolo, but I think that's his level. Like Fiorentina, if the pressure is on, he's not that player. He isn't.
Well, you saw in the Euro Cup, he was very bad.
Because now you bring it up. I saw people saying, "Oh, but he has better stats than Chiesa." Don't compare. Like just mentality wise, it's 2 different worlds. Like it's different. You can see it when you play. Like it's different.
For sure.
Yeah, no, you need to stay away from the club.
Yeah.
And Raspadori, I don't know. I'm not his biggest fan. I've said it before.
Yeah, it's not. That's a weird one for me.
Like sometimes
you can see he has some quality, but again, it's like it's not Juventus. It's not. He's not winning a Champions League. Sometimes
when you watch him, I'm like, okay, nice, and then the next game, I'm like, oh my god, like this ain't it. So
I think he's like a Lazio player.
I think he's going Inter still. I do believe that. Or Scamacca.
Sure. He can go there. But I'm just saying, like he seems like a Lazio player to me.
Yeah, it's a weird one. No, I don't want Sassuolo players. I just wanted Locatelli. That's it for now.
Yeah.
To be honest, just in general, Italy, I want Savic. And I would take. Yeah, I mean, not the obvious names like obvious players. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I know Savic is also an obvious player, just because it's a need. It's a need. Yeah. So that's the player I want, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, I am so far away from the Zaniolo train.
Yeah, I agree. Like, and not because he's not a good player, but I want to keep Dybala. That's why. So I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm just not thinking. I'm not giving it. I don't want to say it. Thought. Unless, like, let's say in 2 months they say it's done. He's walking on a free Dybala. Then you need to start thinking about those things. But until that point, in my head, I have Dybala staying.
But after you mentioned Savage, remember how I don't know if go watch the podcast, everybody, if you haven't yet.
Yeah, the left backs.
The left backs?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
No, I was gonna say. So we have Rovella and Fagioli.
Oh yeah.
Who would you rather include in a swap deal? Fagioli or Rovella? If it meant getting Savage.
Oh, I answered that in the podcast.
Yeah, I'm asking the people in the chat though.
Yeah, I said Rovella. I said Rovella.
You said Rovella, yeah. Because I think that is the player that gets that deal done.
I don't think. I don't know. Are they interested in Rovella? I have no idea. Will they? I don't like.
Well, I mean, he's a good player. He's a center midfielder. He immediately replaces Savage.
But I don't think we're gonna get Savage.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if I need to choose one of those, I will take. I will swap Rovella. I will include Rovella in the deal, and I explain why.
Yeah.
Just character-wise, the squad we have with then possibly Milinkovic-Savic, I'd rather have a player like Fagioli than Rovella on the bench. It's just me. I don't know, he has more experience. And he has shown it at a higher level. But if I look at those two players, if I look at Fagioli, I'm like, okay, you have something different. If I look at Rovella, I'm like, yeah, you're good, but like it's not different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Latito's not gonna do that. But it was
we're not just saying Rovella for Savage straight up. We're saying Rovella and a nice sum of cash.
Yeah, it was just a stupid question. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just made up question. Because those two players were coming back. That's why I think
it's gonna be a logjam in midfield.
Yeah, like you need to make a decision in the summer, depending on who's leaving also. So yeah. Who? Best young Italian player along with Chiesa is Barella.
When are these players not considered young?
Yeah, they're not young.
When are they considered old now?
They're not young.
24 is not young.
I kind of agree with that statement, to be honest.
What?
That Chiesa and Dybala are the best, quote unquote, young. Chiesa and Barella, Barella are the young. They're not young. Yeah, they're not old, but
they're middle career right now.
Yeah, and some like Locatelli, Barella is further ahead. Yeah, like he's further ahead in his development. Like maybe in 4 years we can say it's Locatelli now.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's Barella. And that's not a knock because Barella is just quality. Like he gets away with a lot of fouls, but he's a quality player.
Yeah. And that's not us saying, let's support Inter.
No.
We're not saying that either. It's just obvious.
No, like I don't support Napoli, but Koulibaly is amazing. Like he's one of the best defenders out there. I don't support Napoli, but like at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Before we get into our predictions, we're gonna let's talk about the SPORTENING app that we have there.
Okay, wait. But as I said, if Savage is the only person we want from the Serie A, then why are we fourth? Do you want Milan players? Like we are fourth because we messed up. We shouldn't be fourth. Like that's not. Like we're fourth, but we shouldn't be fourth place.
Yeah.
Like we have a better squad than Napoli.
Milan player.
If you say Theo, I'm gonna shut down the stream.
Is he better than Alexandro?
Yeah, he's bad. Like I think Pellegrini is better, but I still want Pellegrini out.
Is he better than Pellegrini?
Yeah, but I don't want Theo.
Okay, but
Allegri,
that strengthens the team immediately.
Allegri will get bold if he needs to coach Theo Hernandez. He will lose as you know what. Like, that's such a weird play. Like going forward at times, I'm like, Jesus, you need to be a winger. And then defensively, I'm like, oh my God. Like
for sure.
That's.
I'm saying I would rather have him 100 times out of 100 over the current 5 or 4.
Yeah, okay, that's fair, but I'm not. I'm not gonna. I want something else.
Fair,
because I know who the coach is, and he's not gonna play with him. He actually is not gonna play, and that maybe sounds That doesn't sound for Allegri terms. In Allegri terms, that sounds normal. Like I think he will play De Chile over him more.
Yeah.
I actually do that, and people can call me crazy. But defensively,
No, but
Theo is not great, and
yeah.
Allegri, he wants a defensive fullbacks. Like so, and Leao, yeah, on this day, great player, but
I think we don't need Leao.
We don't need Leao, and he's also a bit. He improved this season massively because it's still a bit hit and miss at times. But I remember last season's like it was hit and miss for weeks, like very strange player. But when he's on his game, he's actually very good. I will take their keeper. Yeah, maybe to replace Chesney.
But like again, Chesney's fine. If I was looking at a direct impact right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you will have an impact, of course. But like, I'm just thinking for a late career, and I don't see like a lot of these players. Like people like Arthur, and Allegri doesn't really like him. Like we know that
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying with Theo. Like we can like Theo, but I don't think if I like defensively. I don't know. People say, "Oh, but like it's 2022." We know that, but I don't think Allegri knows that. So you need to go with that. Like we need to go with that. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, we are fourth. We shouldn't be fourth. So I would take Savage because we need a midfielder. So
yeah.
To be honest, we don't.
Okay, so I'll ask you this: how far away are we from being first? I'm not talking about points. I'm talking about players.
2.
2?
Yeah.
A midfielder and a left back, sorry?
Yeah.
And that's if Chiellini, Bonucci, De Ligt all stay?
Yeah. And going off the premises that our bench maybe will be improved also a bit. Okay. But like just in the starting 11, I think 2.
2 players.
Yeah, quality midfielder and just a servable left back.
So basically, what you're saying is, if we're able to get mystery man midfielder in the summer, like it's been reported, and you can just even get a better left back than Sandro, we can compete next year.
You should compete. If that's the case, if you keep De Ligt in the summer, like okay, even if Morata leaves, and I don't know who will come in, but you keep Dybala. I'm going off that. You keep Dybala. You bring in a quality midfielder, and you bring in a good left back. I will come on, and I said Allegri has no excuse. He needs to compete until the end for the title. There's actually no excuse. Because look at the left, look at the Inter squad. They have a good squad, but it's not like going back when we won titles. That squad is not as good as when we won those titles. Most of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So, I would say, yeah. You don't agree? You think we still need more?
I think we can compete with first if we get a mystery man top midfielder and just a little bit better of left back. But I don't know. Again, it's hard because we're going to lose a couple players. I know that, but I can't think like that.
No. So no, you said we were going to keep we can keep the leg. So that's why I say If you're saying Dybala's walking,
if everything stays, if everything stays, and we do improve our left back and we get mystery midfielder, we should win Serie A.
Okay, you say win. I say compete. So
I think we should win.
Okay, that's fair. If everybody stays and you bring in another quality midfielder and a left back,
I think we should win.
Yeah, there's no. Also, Chiesa's coming back. Like, we keep forgetting about. Like, there shouldn't be an excuse. Like, it should be like there shouldn't be an excuse even if we didn't get Vlahovic and Zakaria to not make top 4 this summer. So, let alone if you have those 2, you add 2 more. You should be competing. Like, look at that Milan squad. Like, they're competing. Look at the squad they have, and they're competing.
Yeah.
And they're not going to make it, in my opinion, but they're competing. Even last season, they tried. But the squad isn't like Pioli. He's working miracles. He actually is.
He's got 2 dinosaurs up front, and he still has more points than we do.
Yeah, and at times he's playing Calabria center back because he has no one else. And he's playing great. Like, they trashed Lazio. Like, they absolutely
4-0. That's bad.
Yeah, purely like with that squad, he's competing. So yeah, Allegri should be competing. No excuse. Like, what else do you need? Yeah, you can always still improve, but like at some point, it is what it is. And somebody asked, what do we need for Champions League? The same again, those players, but I think the squad needs to gel also. Like, find continuity, because we have seen that Allegri in Europe, when it gets weird, like half a squad is missing, he still can pull out of the result somehow.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it didn't happen against Ajax, but like against Bayern, we should have won that game. And we were missing so many players. Away to Real Madrid, we were missing key players. And if Benatia didn't mess up at the end, maybe we would have made it.
Yeah.
So he still needs quality, but with Allegri, you never know.
Yeah.
He shit out his way into a result somehow.
Yeah.
Remember the first season when he came?
Yeah.
Like that Real Madrid squad, like we had no. I don't know. We had a good midfield.
That started.
Yeah, like no, 2015. I mean.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he started. He started at home. He started
in the semifinal, right?
Yeah,
he cleared the ball off the line.
But like overall, like okay, Vidal, like all those players, but like overall, like we still kind of had no really business into beating them, but we did. Nobody expected us to do that.
No.
In 2017, also nobody expected us. We went all the way, and then okay, we bottled it. I bottled it, but like we collapsed. We collapsed. Yeah. I still think Real Madrid was a better team. We knew that, but we collapsed completely, and I think that's his biggest knock after all those years. Still.
Yeah.
Not the Ajax. Yeah, the Ajax game. But then again, that Ajax team was weird, man.
It was a good team.
Yeah.
I just remember Hernandez and Lemina playing in Champions League finals and stuff. It's like, wow, dude.
Yeah. That's still, how you want to say, frustration. Like, if he just had a better bench, not the starting 11, just better bench players, maybe, because they were bringing on quality players, and we were bringing.
They were bringing on Asensio and Bale and stuff.
Yeah, we were bringing on Lemina and Suraro and like
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be an uphill battle. Yeah. Oh my god. They did.
Yeah. Home of Juve saying if we sign Pogba for free and get Angelino from Leipzig, we just need to spend 30 mil. Like the idea is there, but you're not just spending 30 mil.
No, you're spending like 60 mil or 50 mil.
Yeah.
At least. You need to pay Raiola. But yeah, Antonio's right. We need to forget about Pogba. Like it's done. Yeah. Like it's also too. Like if he comes, I will still take it. But like, he shouldn't be the first thing the club should be thinking about. No. To be honest, he shouldn't. But
it is what it is.
Like it's just because he's free, he will always get linked. I think even if he signs a 4-year deal for PSG, he will still get linked with us every summer.
The next year, the year after.
For some reason, he will still get linked to us.
He really likes the team. He misses it. Oh yeah.
Just sign a 4-year, 20 million a season deal with PSG.
Yeah.
He misses his 6 million euro wage in Torino.
Oh, but the streets are so quiet and nice for him. Oh.
They are, but like. With 20 mil a season, you can buy silence.
Yeah, you can buy your own house on an empty street.
Probably, yeah.
Before we get into our match prediction for tomorrow's Coppa Italia game against Sassuolo, we're gonna plug in SPORTENING. As you can see, the ad right below Alejandro. It's an app that once you download, just click Juventus and you click to follow them, and it'll tell you everything: stats, standings, scores, news updates, and you can even join the Bianconeri Zone portion of it, where you can get some live stuff from our accounts, especially from Alejandro. So
the link
is really in the easy to download.
The link is in the video description. Just click it. It's an app. I use it.
It's look how easy it is. You can see it right there, right beside Alejandro. Look how easy that is. scroll, instant note or instant news. Beautiful, nice and clean. It's a good outlet.
Yeah.
And I'm downloading it tonight right after the show. So there you go.
Yeah.
So your prediction for tomorrow?
Let me think. I'm going 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
W?
Yeah, win.
Okay.
Win.
Goal scores?
Oh, I need to think. Wait, no. McKennie, Quadrado.
Okay. I'm on a hot streak because I got one in a row. I'll say 2-0 again. And then I'm gonna say Bonucci on a penalty shot. And Kyle George scoring his first goal.
Nice from you to think we were getting a penalty. Still.
Yeah. It's Coppa Italia. We always get penalty shots. So there you go. Those are our match predictions. Everyone else, get your predictions in as well. Enzo saying Vlahovic hat-trick. Wow, that'd be sweet. But yeah, that was presented to you by Sportening. So there you go.
Yeah. Let's see. We need to win.
Yeah. So now, are you good for another 8 minutes?
Yeah, man.
Okay. So we'll go strictly to the chat now. Andrew Finnan saying, one of our members, you can be a member of our Bianconerizonechannel Zone Discord chat by also, what's it called? The link is in our channel as well. To become a member, we get access to Discord and we can chat all the time. He's saying SMS is the key. I will keep preaching till he joins us, even if he did play terrible today. Yeah, he's got to be the target, even though that type of profile at least.
Yeah, I think because he played terrible. I can't agree. I was watching, but not completely focused. I think he just wants out. I think he made a mistake by committing for that long.
Yeah.
I keep saying it. I don't know why he did that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he had so many options. Very strange. It's a very strange decision he made at the time. Because he's kind of stuck now. Because nobody's paying 70 mil for him.
No.
Nobody. Not even in the Premier League team. Because his performances are not screaming 70 mil. Maybe 40 years ago, 3. That screamed, wow. Remember that when they also just missed out on top 4 in the last game by losing against Inter? When Spalletti was a coach by the Inter. Those seasons screamed 70 mil. But now, nobody's paying that, and Lazio's asking that. So, he kind of priced himself out of the market by saying, Lotito is a madman.
Yeah.
He's actually a madman. I don't think he... sometimes I'm when I read the stuff about Lazio, I'm like, you're so not in touch with the market. You're actually not. But yeah, he owns the player.
Don't you find that a lot of Italian directors are out of touch?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You think about Sassuolo in terms of Berardi and some of their players, Scamacca. Then you look at Torino, what they did with Belotti.
Yeah, that was that should be going into Transfer Market Hall of Fame, the Belotti one.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Why did they do that to themselves?
I don't know. He's leaving on a free now, but still, again, I don't believe it was 100 mil at the time, but it was big money. It was 70, 80.
Yeah,
he was not worth that money.
No chance.
Everybody, he was scoring goals, but no. And he actually said no. Unbelievable. Actually, unbelievable, and they deserve everything. He was moaning about money issues, and I'm like, yeah, but you say no to Belotti for 70, 80 mil. What the hell are you? And then you go out and complain about money. You wasted money basically by thinking Belotti is worth that money.
And now he's leaving for free.
And even if he wasn't free, nobody was paying 30 mil or something like that for him.
Yeah.
He just had a good 2 seasons, a special one and a good second one, and then it was okay.
Yeah. Crazy. Good times though. Lots of like the Italian transfer market's always a circus. Not even just the market, just Italian football in general is just an absolute circus.
Yeah.
It's dramatic and it's good. Like I'm gonna use the classic. It's good for the league, and it is. It gets eyes on the league, and just like look at the Milan derby. Like that was a crap. That was a crap show.
Yeah. Especially that second half.
Yeah. That was a weird also, one. By the way, did you see yesterday Inter and Roma the pass back and he just picked it up?
Oh no, Zaniolo touched that.
Did he actually?
Yeah, he I think even with his hand, but he touched that. He touched that ball. It was just a fucked up angle. Yeah. Like if you saw a different angle, he touched the ball.
Okay, because the one I saw, I was like, "What's going on here?"
No, he touched him. He touched it.
All right.
Otherwise, the Roma players will be going wild.
Yeah.
Like that, nobody would have saw that. That would be very strange.
Yeah.
If that actually was the case. Okay, but no, he touched it. He touched it.
Yeah. All right.
I saw that video.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Anything else we have to look forward to? What are you looking forward to in this game? Just continued success?
Yeah, just if everybody picks up the positive feeling, basically. Yeah. I don't expect I don't want to say a fluid game. Yeah. I don't expect that, to be honest, but I'd like do the other plays, pick up the positive feeling. That's basically what I'm looking for because there are so many changes.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. You get the win, you keep the good vibes going, you bring it into Atalanta on Sunday, and listen, that's a showdown for the ages.
Wait, when did Michael Rasso say we have been out of touch? Also, remember Sandro? I agree. Betancourt 2 seasons ago, 40 mil. I cannot recall somebody offering 40 mil for Betancourt. A legit offer from a good source.
What? For us to sell Betancourt?
Yeah.
No, I thought like the only time that we ever been close to selling Betancourt was now.
Yeah.
And we sold him.
Yeah.
Like it was reported that Atletico was interested at some points, but they never offered anything.
No offer, because I remember his agent coming out like 2 years ago saying there's interest, but no team ever made an offer for him. He also feels great at the club. He wants to say, if somebody offered 40 mil, the club would have sold 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because they knew they needed to pay Boca Juniors.
There's two that are pretty egregious. The Sandro and the Rugani one.
The Rugani one was also fake news. Chelsea never offer 40 mil. They never did.
Okay.
His agent came out and said no. Like, it was a good offer, a lot of money, but not 40. If it was 40, the club would have sold. Knowing the club at that time with Marotta, he would have been on the first plane out of it. 40 mil. No.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I think it was something close to 30 mil. Like, imagine him at Chelsea now. Oh boy.
Man, it's still 30 mil. I would have sold him, I think.
Yeah, I remember at the time. I would have taken it also.
And then the Alexandro one, what was that, like 50 plus?
Yeah, that was close to 60.
And he was already starting to decline a bit.
Yeah. I remember that.
That's the one that hurts.
That hurts, yeah, it hurts. It was just a club. I don't know, Romeo spoke about it. They lost Dani Alves and Bonucci. That was that season, and the club was like, we cannot lose another defender this season.
Yeah.
That's what Romeo said. Like, the club, because they were willing to sell, but then he left. All defenders starting to leave. It was like, we cannot lose another defender now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So blame Bonucci for crying.
Again.
Messed it up. He messed it up.
Yeah.
He messed it up.
Okay. Well, I think it's around 6 o'clock here and 12 o'clock there. So we'll wrap up today's show. Today's preview, Coppa Italia quarterfinal against Sassuolo. Again, 3 o'clock my time, so Eastern Standard Time, 9 o'clock your time, CEST. It's gonna be another battle, but let's keep the good vibes going. Don't forget that our Dusan Blavish jersey giveaway is going to be announced February 25th. To enter yourself into that contest, go on our Twitter account at bianconerizone and do what's requested of you. Get as many entries as possible. Subscribe to the channel, all that stuff on YouTube. Like this video, and stay tuned or stay up to date with our latest information with clicking the bell icon. Anything else from you?
No, I'm good.
No, you're good. Okay. Follow our Twitter accounts as well, at Alejandro BZ, at Justin Safaro, and at Gennady151. We'll see you with the match reaction tomorrow.